Hi everyone, and welcome back. I have missed you so much. So tell me, have you ever had a relationship with someone that completely changed the trajectory of your life? Have you ever moved somewhere that completely changed every facet of your life? Did you ever meet someone, even for just a short period of time, and they radically shifted your life? Well, what I'm going to talk to you about today is Compatibility really 2.0. I call it astrological activation. And so a lot of people come to me and they're curious about their relationship. You know, will the relationship work or not? And in some cases, it's not a case so much of whether the relationship will work, because I truly believe that if you really wanted to, you could make it work with someone that you might not want to be with. The deeper question is, what is this person's purpose in my life? And as a side note, before I get into this, if you're interested in the signs and what that purpose is, please look at my How to Save a Relationship series, where I do go into that in a bit more detail. So if you look at something like compatibility, now this does not have to be intimacy, although in intimacy you're really going to see it much deeper, much stronger. I mean, obviously, if you're intimate with someone, you're sharing energy, you're swapping energy. Of course, it's going to hit you that much harder, but it also is with a boss. For example, my Jupiter is in Aries, and my best jobs that I've ever had have been with people that have had really dominant Aries placements. It's no surprise, because it's really activating that Jupiter. Now, keep in mind that if you're in an intimate relationship with someone, you're also being affected by those transits. So this is why infidelity can be such a big issue, because you already have, if you imagine it, two charts on top of each other, right? Together, melded together. And then you bring another person in. And not everyone will agree with me on this. However, I have personally seen it happen where person number one, their life, it completely transforms, not because of, or not just because of the obvious, you know, trust and heartbreaking situation, but in other ways as well. Maybe it affected their career. Maybe it affected other areas of their life, which is why, side note, it is so important to have relationships with people that not only are you compatible with, they add to your life, and you really can trust them, or at least you have that agreement, right? Maybe you are in an open relationship and you're okay with that, but make sure it's what you're actually choosing. So the other thing is that this can sometimes be why you're attracted to somebody that you're really not that attracted to. I remember that I used to work with this guy that all the girls thought was really hot. And there was just something about him that I didn't really like. Well, he was activating a very kind of the worst part of my chart, and that's why. And I remember meeting someone else who, for some reason, I just had this magnetic attraction to. Not in an intimate way, but I just really kind of liked being around them. I wanted to have them around. I always felt very motivated. Well, their Venus and their moon was hitting one of the best areas of my chart. So this can happen for a little while, and the key is you can actually take that energy with you, or you can leave it behind, okay? And this is the key. The key here isn't about, oh no, this is so bad or this is so good. No, it's about giving the power back to you. It's about giving you that awareness so that if something's happened in your life, instead of going, hey, I know this thing happened, but why is it affecting my job, for example? It will give you some more insight so that you can actually let it go. You know, once you understand things, I truly believe that you're given the power to let it go. You're also given the power to open up a secret portal that you can walk into once you understand this truth. So you do have to be very careful with this, and make sure that you also find out, is your boss's energy helping you or is it hurting you? Are you in a job where you can't seem to get ahead? Well, it's very possible that their dominant energies are hitting the part of your chart that you might not benefit the most from, let's say. And that's also true with intimacy. There are, and of course this is more basic compatibility that I'm talking about now, but that's true with intimacy. There are people where it has nothing to do with whether or not they're gifted intimately. You might just not be feeling it. Well, it's always, I've never in my life seen it where the people are completely intimately compatible and that happens, right? You can always see these things in astrology. So why is this important? Even if you look at, one more thing, relocation, you can see this. I'm not going to get too into it because it is quite complicated. However, you can travel somewhere that will activate a really good energy for you. Like I just got back from Aruba, and that activates really good energy in my chart. So I bought trinkets from there. I channeled that energy and I decided to bring that energy with me. I tap into that energy all the time. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because you can date somebody without dating them. You can travel somewhere without traveling there. Or, you know, you can date them, you can travel there, whatever works for you. And I've got to tell you that knowing this secret has saved me so much time and so much heartache. I mean, love is love, right? When you're looking at love, life is not perfect. Love is far from perfect. And that doesn't mean that you're not going to get little cuts and bruises along the way. But when you know the purpose of your relationship with that person, whether it is someone you're intimately involved with, or it's a boss, or even it's a place that you're traveling to, you can absorb what you want from it and look at the lessons that they're teaching you and leave the other stuff on the table. So look at where their dominant planets are hitting, and also look at what you need to kind of leave behind. So I'll give you an example. I had dated someone who had their Mars conjuncting Neptune in Sagittarius, okay? My sun, along with a bunch of other planets, are in Sagittarius, but I'm just going to focus on the sun so that I can keep it simple for now, in the 12th house. So when I was with this person, I had to deal with and get over and heal a lot of issues surrounding men in authority, and even my father. You know, sun represents, of course, the father. And so it was something that, since it was in my 12th house, I actually didn't realize at the time. But once that relationship ended, I really looked back and went, oh my God, you know, a lot of that stuff wasn't even about him. It was really me healing that stuff that I had around my father, right? But in knowing that, I was able to take something valuable, so valuable, away from the experience. So where have you traveled that has activated you? What relationship did you have that awakened you deeply? What situations have you been in where maybe it activated a really negative part of your chart? I want to know. This one thing in astrology is my main life and relationship hack. I look at this all the time, and this is how I make a lot of decisions in business as well. So let me know what you think about this, and even more so, let me know what questions you have, and I'm more than happy to answer them for you. Also, please follow me on Instagram at Miss Pamela XOXO. I actually just posted, and I'm going to start doing this a bit more, my yoga practice. So I did it live, and you're welcome to watch me and join in if you want. So check that out. It's been really requested. And also go to MissPamelaXOXO.com to book your appointment with me. And I'm so excited to meet you. If you find that you've been in a situation that you can't seem to let go of, both astrology and hypnotherapy together work wonders, because astrology helps you understand that person's purpose, and the hypnotherapy really helps you to integrate it and move forward with the best parts of that experience. Anyways, you know, whether it's day or night, I love you, I love you, I love you, all of my lovebirds. Please click here to watch my most recent video. Please click here to subscribe, and please click here to go to my website to book your one-on-one appointment with me. I can't wait to meet you. I love you.